Patriots finally have another win under their belts after Monday night's 30-27 win over the New York Jets. I'm Mariah Janos, joined by Evan Lazar. Evan, we've talked about this team before and their record. You said maybe they could be 8-8, maybe they could slip into the playoffs further down the road. Has your opinion changed at all about that?
A little bit, honestly. And, you play a game against the Jets where you barely squeak out a win, and you start to look at it and you get more concerned about the defensive side of the ball, really, than the Patriots offense. The last couple of weeks, basically the last 5 quarters or so of Patriots football, the offense has looked really, really good. Now, the Jets are not a very good football team, but Buffalo is, and the Patriots were able to drive the ball twice for touchdowns in the fourth quarter against the Bills last week, and then you put that on top of a 30-point performance. Remember, the Bills played the Jets a couple weeks ago, only scored 18 points against this Jets defense. So it's the NFL. These are still professional football players. As much as we like to make fun of the Jets, they are not playing Foxborough High School, right? This is a real football team in the NFL. So in that respect, the offense, I feel pretty good about now. But the defense, they're going to have to hold up their end of the bargain so that they're not down so much in some of these games. And some of the conservative play calling on the offensive side of the ball can speak to that as well. But basically, early on in this game, the Jets ran the ball at will until Mekhi Becton went out of the game with that injury. That was a weakness. Then they attacked J.C. Jackson down the field. That was another kind of surprise, but again, something that they were able to do successfully. And I'm just not exactly sure, without Stephon Gilmore in the lineup, what this Patriots defense does well right now or does at a high level. It seems like their front seven is weak. Their secondary misses Gilmore. There's really not one thing they can hang their hat on right now defensively.
Now, this game was a lot closer, as you mentioned. It was a lot closer than any of us really expected. And as you mentioned, it's the NFL. You can't really count anyone out despite their record. But should we even be happy at this point that the Patriots won this game?
Yes, because my whole thing with the whole tank for Trevor, I wrote last night in my 10 things, leave your tank for Trevor tiers somewhere else, right? Because honestly, the Patriots are probably going to lose a lot more games this year. So just enjoy a victory. It's 2020. This year has absolutely sucked, and they're probably not going to win that many more games anyways. I'm sure Baltimore is going to give them a rude awakening on Sunday night when they play Lamar Jackson. So again, take the wins where you can get them. They're going to lose plenty of games to get your, great draft pick that you're looking for, or whatever the case may be. Or maybe they do make it interesting and they make this fun in the back half of the season, which is that so bad either? I think all of us could use a little bit of fun right now in Boston sports. So again, I get that you maybe are looking ahead to the draft in April and you want a Trevor Lawrence or you want a Justin Fields on this team next year at quarterback. But I think that you take the wins when you can get them and you enjoy winning, because losing stinks, and they lost 4 straight games. I hate talking about it. They hate losing, actually going through that in the locker room. So enjoy a win when you get one.
Patriots Press Pass is brought to you by Manscaped. Get 20% off and free shipping with the code PRESSPASS20 at manscaped.com. That's 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com with the code PRESSPASS20, and join the Manscaped movement today.